What is up, guys? It's Tony here, and today we are doing another episode of my gaming computer build series, and today we're doing a $1,000 gaming PC build. This is a very reasonable price, and I think you get a good amount of power, and overall, you don't have to compromise too much at this price range, and it's really a good entry-level price range to take a look at. So let's go ahead and get started with this build. For the CPU, we aren't cutting it too short. We're going with the Intel i5 4670K. This is Haswell, this is unlocked, and it's a great processor to have in your system, especially when you're first starting off. For the cooling, we decided to go with a simple pre-filled system. This isn't too hard to set up for the beginner who's starting in at this price range, and it also works extremely good if you're doing some simple overclocking, and overall it's just a great value. For the motherboard, we want something simple, just pretty bare bones. It does the job. It's a good brand, it's reliable, and it pretty much just has one PCI slot and a good enough amount of SATA slots and RAM slots, and it'll do the job. For the RAM, we decided just to go with one 8GB. I mean, you can upgrade it down the road. 8GB is plenty enough for gaming, as you guys have probably seen in my comment sections before. So I think this is good enough. It's a good place to save money on, so you can spend more money on other parts. Speaking of spending money on other parts, we're spending a bit of money here on the GTX 760, which is an extremely good GPU for its price, and you can SLI it down the road. For the storage, we decided to cut back a little bit. We want the Seagate Barracuda 1TB. Down the road, you can expand it. Down the road, you can add an SSD in, but for now, 1TB is plenty enough, and it'll save you a bit of money. Speaking of saving money, we decided to go with the new EVGA 600B power supply, which is a very good power supply. It'll cover your one GPU that you're going to have in your system, and down the road it's easily upgradable at such a low price. And last but certainly not least, my favorite part of this whole build, this is an awesome case, the Corsair 540. Take a look at it online. I'll have the link in the description. It's really cool, all the features it has, and it's really good for cooling. So that is the $1,000 build. It's a relatively good value build. You're going to get a very good GPU. You're going to get some great processing in there, and you're going to also have a good starting point for you to upgrade down the road. I would definitely recommend, if you have the money, to upgrade the motherboard a little bit, maybe get 2 PCI slots. But otherwise, this is a very good starting PC for a lot of people out there. If you guys have any suggestions for future builds you want me to do, leave the comments below. I always read them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.